welcome to another Bible lesson with Salty. Not really. I've been thinking a lot about religion because I've been in the car a long time and my mind tends to wander. And I've been meaning to talk about these things a lot lately. And, whoa, traffic. This installment is probably going to tick a lot of people off. But I think if you're intellectually honest as a spiritual person, as a Christian, or even as a non-Christian, if you're intellectually honest, you'll give it some thought, right? I've been in sermons and listened to other Christians talk and discuss, right? And there doesn't ever seem to be any question, or there's always the assumption or a given. It's been taken as fact that God is perfect, right? Jesus was perfect. God is a perfect being. But as I listen to the Bible, as I read the Bible, as I listen to sermons and teachings, I'm not saying he's not perfect, but people's definitions of perfect don't add up, right? So let's take a look at what is perfect, right? Can do no wrong. Well, what does that mean? What is wrong? What is defined as wrong? Is getting angry wrong? Murder is wrong. And that's another thing, you know, it's I can't read Hebrew, but supposedly the commandment that says thou shalt not kill is actually thou shalt not murder. So just putting that out there. So it's wrong to murder, right? Or, if you like, it's wrong to kill. But if it's wrong to kill and you're imperfect if you kill or if you murder, then why? Get ready for the controversy. Starts, get your scream on. Then why in the Bible are there stories about God's people killing other groups of people? Or how about Sodom and Gomorrah? God killed all those people, right? So if a perfect being doesn't murder, doesn't kill, doesn't get angry, well, there seems to be a lot in the Bible about God killing people, God getting angry. I am an angry God. I am a jealous God. That's in the Bible. Again, I'm not, trust me, I'm not so much giving fuel to the anti-Christians, but I'm trying to answer questions in my own spiritual journey that I have. That I don't know if I've asked anybody this, but just observations that I have on my own as I learn and grow. But here's the bottom line for me. God has the right to be angry. God has the right to kill or destroy what he made. Does that make sense? Because he's God. right? Kind of as a parallel. We as humans, so, you know, this is totally a big leap of comparison here. If you think about it, when your children misbehave, you get angry, don't you? But should you get angry? Is it imperfect? Is it because we're imperfect that we get angry? If it is, but God gets angry. God has been angry with a lot of people and whole nations in the Bible. So if your children misbehave or don't do what you have taught them to do, yeah, if you're human, you get angry. So that's one thing. Two, when you create something, let's say I made a, I made a birdhouse. I don't like the birdhouse anymore. I'll take it apart and I'll make something else out of it. Or, you know, if it's pretty ratty, it's all, you know, I didn't paint it or whatever, and it got all dry, rotten stuff, I might throw it in the fire and destroy it that way. But I created it, well, so to speak. I didn't make the wood. I didn't create the wood, but I used the wood to make a birdhouse, and so I have, in modern connotations, I have the right to destroy it. So drawing a parallel, a very loose parallel between man and God, you know, man or God seems to do a lot of the same things that man does. Now, again, I'm not saying God is perfect. He does whatever he wants because he's God. Who am I to question God? But if you're going to say that God is perfect and man is imperfect, but man does the same thing as God, or does the same things that God has done, you know, how are those two things unequal? Besides the fact that he told us not to. You know what I mean? So if you have a son and you told him not to do something, but he does it anyway, does that make your son imperfect or your daughter imperfect? Again, I'm not saying God is not perfect. I'm just trying to understand how when God does it, it's perfect, but when man does it, it's imperfect. So that's all I got for the day. Hope it didn't make your brain hurt. Catch you later.